So let's go ahead and we'll start off with a quick round. But to begin with, go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and let it go. And with your eyes closed, just go ahead and feel what's going on inside. Just checking in with yourself and getting an idea of what you're feeling physically, what you're feeling emotionally. Just rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 as to how good you might feel right now. Maybe thinking about things that you want to create in your life and, how good you're feeling about those things. Again, rating that on a scale of 0 to 10. And don't judge yourself if the number is low. Just allow yourself to be aware of where it's at. Just get in touch with what you're feeling. And just notice what's going on in there. Notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories might be showing up. Okay. So being aware of, the anxiety that might be there, any physical discomfort, any stress. And go ahead and open your eyes. Take another deep breath. And we'll just get a little tapping going here to get us started. So, even though I've got some stuff coming up, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I've got some stuff coming up, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I've got some stuff coming up, it's a little uncomfortable, maybe a lot uncomfortable. Things I'm upset about, things I'm worried about. Even though I've got stuff bothering me, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else involved in this. All this stuff bothering me. All this stuff that's coming up right now. All these things that I'm worried about. All this anxiety. All this apprehension. All this discomfort. Physical and emotional. And I choose to love and appreciate that part of me that believes this discomfort is the appropriate response. Whatever I might be feeling, anxiety, sadness, anger, pain, that's because part of me has decided this is what I need to feel right now. This is the appropriate response to what's going on for me. And I choose to ask myself, exactly how is this helping? Do I really need to feel this discomfort? Why do I feel I need it? Is it there to motivate me to take some action? Maybe I could take the action without the discomfort. Maybe I could practice excellent self-care without being motivated by misery. Part of me might say that's preposterous. I've never even tried that before. I need to be bothered. I need to feel this discomfort. I need this anxiety or fear. Maybe I need some pain. And why? What would be the negative consequence of allowing myself to feel calm? What would be the negative consequence of relaxing? What would be the negative consequence of feeling good right now? Part of me says I can't possibly feel good right now. But why not? I've got things going on in my life. They may be work-related things, financial issues, relationship issues, health issues. And part of me says, I need to feel uncomfortable because of these things. And again, I'm asking myself, how is this discomfort helping? Can I feel anxious enough to have more money show up? Can I feel worried enough to feel more comfortable? And it's not that I'm bad or stupid for feeling this discomfort. It's just what I've been programmed to do. And I really love and appreciate that part of me. That's just doing what I believe I'm supposed to do. And for years, I've done it without question. Which is why I keep doing it. And now I choose to question it. Because I'm open to the possibility that other people might face similar situations with less discomfort. Why couldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Why couldn't I allow myself to feel better right now? Clearing the fear that I would then become complacent and not take care of whatever I need to take care of. All this fear that if I don't feel the anxiety or whatever discomfort is coming up, that I'll just say, well, I guess I'm feeling fine about this. No need to take any positive action. As long as I'm not feeling bothered, who cares? I'm clearing the fear that that would be my attitude. I can feel calm and confident and still take excellent positive action. I can allow myself to feel really good and still practice excellent self-care. Rather than being motivated by misery, I choose to be motivated by self-love, because I am worthy and deserving of that. And one of the ways I can practice self-love is to allow myself to feel better right now. And that actually might give me more freedom to take more effective positive action. Clearing this belief that I have to feel so bad. Giving myself permission to feel as good as I can. And that might not be 100% right now. And I love and accept myself anyway. Clearing the excessive discomfort. Giving myself the freedom to think more clearly. Get more clear about what I want and how to get it. And allowing myself more freedom to move forward. In body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Excellent. So close your eyes, take a deep breath. Check in with yourself and see how you're doing. Notice what's going on in there. Okay. So good. Well, then you brought it down by about half at least. So that's good. And yeah, and that's the thing is as we do this, it's like peeling the layers of the onion and we get more clarity about what might be underneath that. So, all right. So everyone go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath. Excellent. Allow yourself now to think about what else might have come up. So like Denny's talking about resentment. No apology necessary, Sarah. I'm glad you made it. This is a better turnout than I expected for the first time doing this. So excellent. There's so many people showing up. Thank you. So again, with your eyes closed, go ahead and check in with what's going on. You know, as you're peeling the layers of the onion, getting an idea about what else might be there. So resentment, maybe memories of past events that have happened. Rate whatever's coming up on a scale of 0 to 10. You know, so it might be a different word, you know, like for Denny, switching from anxiety to resentment. So for everyone, whatever is coming up, allow yourself to see what word is coming up, whether it's the same as what was coming up for you in the first round or whether it's something different. And so, side of the hand. And you can open your eyes if you haven't already. Okay, bitterness. And the vein is that you Want to tap on hoping to catch the next life? Even though I'm not sure I can make the next life. Or even though I can't stay for this one. Even though more stuff is coming up, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though more stuff is coming up, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though more stuff is coming up, some of it's really uncomfortable. And I don't want to hang on to this. And even though this stuff is coming up, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else involved. Okay, Sarah. All this stuff coming up. All this additional stuff coming up. All this resentment. All this bitterness. Maybe there's some anger. Maybe there's a fear that I'm in denial about things. All this fear that if I just accept what has happened, I'm just kidding myself. I'm just in denial. And that thought can lead to even more bitterness. And even more resentment. And am I just suppressing that? Not right now, I'm not. Tapping is the opposite of suppression. I'm actually clearing the stuff out. I'm giving myself permission to let it go. And part of me says, I can't do that. How can I go from resentment to acceptance? How can I go from bitterness to peace? Isn't that just denial? I choose to clear these fears. I choose to accept what is happening right now. Because it's what's happening right now. I try to fight reality. But reality always wins. So there's really no point in fighting it. I choose to accept it. But acceptance is not resignation. That doesn't mean I look at the things that are upsetting me and say, oh, well, I'm acknowledging what's going on. I'm acknowledging what has gone on in the past. And I'm looking at what I can do about it now. I love and appreciate that part of me that is going into all those uncomfortable feelings, thinking that's going to somehow fix it. You'd think I'd have learned by now that it doesn't. I've never resented anyone enough to make them a better person. I've never been bitter enough to make a situation better. And I love and appreciate that part of me that keeps trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But some say that's the definition of craziness. And I'm not crazy. I just got stuck in some old patterns. And I'm finding new habits. Making a habit of letting go of fear. Making a habit of letting go of bitterness. Making a habit of letting go of resentment. Because whatever these other people have done, my discomfort isn't going to change that. If they've done me wrong, that's not coming from a happy, healthy place. The happier and healthier they are, the more likely they are to treat me right. I can't resent them into a happier, healthier place. And guilting them isn't really effective. So I'm clearing these discomforts. Not because I have to. Not because I should. I'm not going to should on myself. But I'm letting go of any need to should on other people. That's where resentment and bitterness come in. When people aren't doing what they should do. But who says they should do that? Well, I do. And I'm sure that I'm right about that. But that's just causing me pain. So I'm clearing this need to should on anyone. They're just being who they are. It may not be ideal for me, but feeling resentment and bitterness just makes it worse. And if they're not going to do right by me, then I darn well better do right by me. So I'm allowing myself to feel better. That's not about being in denial. I'm not pretending that things didn't happen. I'm just acknowledging that they did. And I'm putting my time and energy where it can be more effective. If I'm not getting what I want from these people, Maybe I need to look elsewhere. And with over 7 billion people on the planet, there are more people who can help me get what I want. But it's hard to find them when I'm stuck. So I'm getting myself unstuck. Allowing myself to clear these upsets. Setting myself free in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And close your eyes, go inside. And just notice what's going on inside. And go ahead and let me know what's coming up. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Yeah, because the problem we have these resentments towards other people, we turn our power over to them. It's like, well, I can't feel good until this person does what I want them to do, and that totally robs us of our power, and we just have no control over that, over what they do. We do have control over how we feel. And go ahead and you can keep tapping while we're here. I might as well use all this time to keep clearing stuff out. And Bev, hey Bev, good. Oh, thanks, Bev. You distracted me. Good. Yawning is always a good thing. And I don't even remember what I was saying now. But just keep tapping here and continue to clear things out. But yeah, that whole thing of not waiting for someone else to do something for us to feel good, because that's within our power. And so often we what I was saying earlier is we get programmed to do that. We've been taught for years by people who are well-meaning, if ignorant, and ignorant is not stupid. So we often hear the word ignorant and think of that as an insult and think that that's stupid. But no, ignorant just means that we just don't know any better, because we haven't been exposed to that. We may be ignorant about how space travel works. Doesn't mean we're stupid. It just means, okay, well, I just didn't study rocket science. We can't be expected to know everything, so we should be expected to be ignorant about a lot of things. And a lot of people are very ignorant of healthier ways of dealing with situations and having healthier reactions to other people's behavior. And so they pass on that they pass on their ways of handling it, and we pick that up. So we're not bad or stupid for behaving in those ways, for holding on to resentments and things like that, because we didn't know any better. And after we've been doing it for a long time, it can be a little challenging to switch. It's like, oh, I don't have to feel resentment? Great, I won't feel that now. But as we keep doing this, as we keep tapping and keep clearing that stress that comes up around that, we can relax and say, oh, okay, that wasn't working for me. What will work? Yeah, panic is not the most attractive energy, and it's really hard when we're looking at business. We're looking at money issues. We want to be as comfortable with money, have this, the law of attraction. We want to have positive, attractive energy around money, clients, people to be in relationship with, of all kinds of different kinds of relationship. Having really wonderful people in our lives. There are so many good things that we want to have in our lives. And law of attraction says we need to be in vibrational harmony with that. We need to be resonating with that. But we're so programmed when we don't have those things to feel upset about that. So our response is our programmed response generally is to feel non-congruent energy, to feel panicked energy, to feel upset, to feel fear. And so now we're trying to attract things with the exact kind of energy that tends to push it away. Not because we're bad or stupid, it's just our programming. But let's change that. So actually, we'll first close your eyes, take a deep breath. And think about what you really want. And maybe what you think you need right now. I need clients, I need customers, I need money. I need a medical procedure. I need someone to love, whatever it might be. Allow yourself to be aware of that feeling of need. Yeah. So think about what you want, that feeling of need, and rate that on a scale of 0 to 10. Not judging yourself if the number is high, just recognize, oh, my programming tells me to be at this level of upset, this level of panic. Open your eyes. Play with the wording here. I choose to be much more attractive to what I want. And I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to be much more attractive to what I want. And I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to be much more attractive to what I want. Whether it's more money, more loving people in my life, more clients. I choose to be irresistible to these things. So I'm clearing out the neediness, clearing out the panic. I'm allowing myself to be much more attractive to what I want. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else involved. I choose to be much more attractive to what I want. And there are a lot of things that I'd like to have in my life. I know I say that I need them, but I don't actually need them right in this moment. Because I'm still alive even though I don't have them. So the question of need is debatable. There may come a point in time when it feels like a need. And when it actually is a need for my survival. But that moment right now, so I'm using that as justification to let go of this sense of panic, to let go of this stress. Because if that stress really worked, I'd be a freaking billionaire right now. It doesn't bring me what I want. And maybe part of me says, that's what I need to motivate me. And just like we did in the first round, we're clearing any need to be motivated by misery. All this fear that if I'm not panicking right now, I won't take any action. If I'm not worried about getting clients, I won't even bother to put myself out there. Really? Why wouldn't I? Don't I want to share my gifts and talents? As I clear out what doesn't belong, including all this panic and neediness, I'm also clearing out any resistance to taking action. As I allow myself to get totally clear, I have even greater freedom to take action. I have greater freedom to put myself out there, to share my gifts and talents, to share my product. I'm clearing what stops me from sharing. And as I allow myself to feel good about what I have to share, as I allow myself to be motivated by joy, as I allow myself to be motivated by excitement, that makes me much more attractive. And good things are drawn to me like a magnet, including all kinds of great people and all the money that they can give me. Whatever it is that I think I need, the universe has it in abundance. It is available to me. It just doesn't like someone who's too needy. And I love and appreciate that part of me. That has been panicky and needy, believing that that was the appropriate response. And I'm allowing myself to clear that. I'm allowing myself to get what I need. And rather than feeling stressed about that, I choose to feel relaxed enough that I can more easily do what I need to do. So I'm setting myself free to do so in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And just go inside and thinking about what it is that you want Just allow yourself to feel how much discomfort might be there, how much neediness or panic. See if that number has come down. See if you're allowing yourself to be more calm, maybe even more trusting of the universe. And let me know what's coming up. And let me know if you have any thoughts, comments, or questions. I'm here with you live now. Take advantage of it. And you can go ahead and keep tapping. Again, just go ahead and use this time to keep clearing out any stress that might be there. Even if you're not even specifically aware of what's going on, just while we're doing the tapping, we're just calming the system down. Good point, Julie. Everyone close your eyes, take a deep breath. And think about any sense of impatience or frustration you might have with things going on in your life. And rate that on a scale of 0 to 10. So think about that and say, and feeling what goes on inside. And if you can say it out loud, great. Say it out loud. Say, I need to feel this. And rate that on a scale of 0 to 10. Okay, so Sarah, in 1 month, it'll be a need. So yeah, I know we get into that sense, but and we could say, oh, in 1 month I have to pay it, so it is a need right now. But if they said to you, okay, in 10 years from today, you need to pay that, would you go, well, it's a need? And yet time, they say time is an illusion. It's arbitrary. So we have this sense of, okay, between now and a year from now, with each passing day, I'll have to get a little more stressed, and it'll be subtle for right now. And then, within a few months of the deadline, then the stress will really come up. And then certainly within a month, I need to be really stressed out. And that's just a game our mind plays with us. I'm not saying it's bad or stupid. I play that game too. We tend to do that, but it's allowing ourselves to clear as much stress as possible and recognize, okay, the stress isn't getting the job done. What will get the job done? And the more I clear out the stress, the more freedom I have to do those things, to share my gifts and talents and all the different ways that I can get the rewards that I want. And that's where I choose to put my time and energy. So you could even get to the point of going, man, I got a whole month to figure this out. That's plenty of time. Because for some people, that would be. Some people would be like, oh my God, I got a whole month? Piece of cake. So, all right. So with the impatience and whatever else is coming up, even though I need to feel this, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I need to feel this, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I need to feel this, because my programming says so. I've spent years doing it this way. This is the way I've always done it. This is the way my parents did it, and my grandparents. and all the way back through my family heritage. And even though I need to feel this, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved, including mom. All this need to feel this. I have to feel this way. I'm not just choosing to feel this way. I don't have freedom of choice with my feelings. I must feel this way because it's how I was taught to feel. Like resentment about paying bills. I mean, there's no choice about that. I learned that from an early age. Someone sends you a bill, you resent them. I mean, isn't that how everyone does it? So I need to feel this way. Although there are some people who feel a sense of gratitude when they get a bill, because they're grateful for the service that was rendered to them. And they're happy to pay for it. Maybe when I resent bills, I'm actually resenting myself for not having the money to easily pay it. How dare these people send me a bill and remind me that I don't have all the abundance I want. And that I haven't done everything I could do. They're just pointing out what a loser I am. And I choose to clear all of that. They're not pointing any such thing. I'm clearing all of this disgust with myself, all this self-resentment. I'm clearing all of this need to feel this way. To say I need something is an incomplete sentence. If I say I need something, there's a second half of the sentence. In order to. I need this in order to that. So if I say I need to feel impatient, what's the in order to? I need to feel impatient in order to motivate myself. I need to feel impatient in order to keep my farm. Impatience doesn't pay the bills. Who told me that this was a beneficial response? Who said to me, here's what you need to do. You need to feel really upset You need to feel impatient and resentful. There won't be any direct benefit from that, but it's still an obligation. I really don't have time for things that don't help. If I'm feeling short on time, then really the best thing I can do is to stop wasting time and energy on things that don't work. Like all these uncomfortable feelings. I'm not bad or stupid for having felt them. I just got some misinformation about how to deal with things. And I'm finding healthier ways to handle it. I'm finding more effective ways to handle it. I'm giving myself permission to clear what stops me, so that I do all the good that I can, which allows me to reap all the rewards that I can. And then I'll have no problem with bills. And if I resent bills, how do I expect people feel about my bills? It's going to make it hard to bill someone for my services if I'm certain that bills must be a source of resentment. I don't want people resenting me, so maybe I don't bill them. Maybe I don't even share my gifts and talents with them, so that I don't have to bill them. Hey, that's a win-win situation, isn't it? They don't resent me, and they don't have to feel resentment. But then I don't have the abundance I deserve. I love and appreciate those parts of me that felt I needed to feel all this discomfort. And I'm clearing that. I choose to feel as clear as possible so I can make wonderful things happen for myself and others. Need is a 4-letter word. I'm clearing what isn't really needed. Clearing this sense that I need to be successful for my mom. Or to teach mom a lesson. Or whatever reason I come up with for why I need it. I don't need to be anything. But since I'm a magnificent child of the universe, and I'm clearing any doubts about that, since I am a magnificent child of the universe, success and abundance are my birthright. So why not allow those things regardless of what other people think? I'm claiming my birthright. have what it takes. So I'm doing what it takes. And I'm letting go of what doesn't help me. Letting go of those old uncomfortable feelings that I thought I needed to feel. So I feel the freedom to think clearly. And do what I can to create the life I really want. That wonderful life that I deserve. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And close your eyes and check in with what's going on. See how you're feeling. Hopefully feeling better. And be aware of anything that might still be coming up. Just, as we peel the layers of the onion, get clear on, oh, here's something that's there. And you can, go in and search my videos for particular subjects that might be related. So I don't know if you know that in YouTube, if you go into the search window, just type in Brad Yates and whatever subject you're thinking of, whatever keywords, and I'm just about at 800 videos, I think, right now. So whatever you come up with, chances are there's a tap for that. And yeah. Now, Denny, you don't need to tap daily, but it certainly is beneficial. I certainly recommend it. Nicely done, Julianne. Yeah, you do have what it takes, Sarah. Well, and Sarah, and I'll even say you have what it takes to create the right life. Sometimes what we try to hold on to, and I'm not saying give up on the farm, but trust that you have what it takes to create the life that is right. And sometimes we find that what we thought it was isn't that. So that's why when I have clients and they do an intake form and I have them write, I'm so happy and grateful that ... this or something better for the highest good of I got my money's worth. I'm glad I give you $4.99 worth of I hope you feel you got more than your money's worth. It's a funny statement. So it would say, I am so happy and grateful that I have everything I need to keep the farm, this or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. So allowing yourself to be open to the idea that, wow, there might be something even better than the farm. Just always being open to whatever's for my highest good and those Denny, I was an actor. I've been under the lights for years, and these are all like LED lights. So let me just quickly go back through the different comments. Good. All right, excellent. Actually, that's a heater. That's for when it gets cold. Anyhow, yes, thank you. Like butter. So thank you all so much for signing up to be members. Thank you for joining me for this. This has been a lot of fun. I love what I do. So excited to have another channel, another venue for delivering service. And so thank you for that. And I will look at when we'll do the next one in October, because it's one of the perks for being a member is we're going to do a live stream each month. And I just have to figure out what time and place it's going to be the next time. So stay tuned for that. And you guys have an awesome rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are. And thanks again. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for tapping along with me. I hope you're already experiencing a greater freedom to feel better, do better, and live better. Now you can help me be of service to even more folks by clicking like, commenting, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel. Please and thank you. Be sure to get your free Success Beyond Belief program. Just click the link in the description box down below. And since nothing is so good it can't get better, I hope you'll allow yourself even greater freedom to succeed by tapping along with this video right here. Thanks.